Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, stock market, some commodity markets are a little bit higher overnight as they take a breather from the big panic sell-off that we saw yesterday in most markets after the White House added the potential of additional tariffs on more China goods. The issue now is what's going to happen between now and July 6th, and the market will probably be trading every headline that pops out. In Washington, there's a lot of different ideas of what could happen or what's going to happen, but right now the major feature is that it looks like the president will impose these tariffs. What's interesting is that when you sit back and read all the various analyst comments, over the next few weeks, the corn and soybean market could be in a range between $3 and $4 in corn and $8 and $10 in beans, depending upon the outcome of these tariffs, which adds to a lot of volatility. We got a lot of calls yesterday, a lot of emails from end users in corn, meal, and wheat flour saying, should I add coverage on this break? And so if you don't have a lot of coverage, sure. But you have to wait and see what happens, because if he does put these tariffs on, we could go down to $3 corn and $8 beans pretty quickly. One analyst overnight said if he did not impose these tariffs, we could see limit up markets 2 days in a row in the corn and soybeans. So that's the kind of volatility that we're going into unprecedented fundamental. On the other side of the coin, we continue to see perfect greenhouse type weather conditions across most of the Midwest. Now that would be taking some weather premium out of when corn was trading November beans at 1060 and December corn at 425. But still, if you were to take those tariffs out of the equation, we probably would bump up as we go into the 4th of July weekend. There were 3 years in the 1980s in which we had perfect weather going into the 4th of July weekend, and then when we came back, the ridge of high pressure that was in the southwest bubbled up into the Midwest and caused lower final yields than what we were looking at. There might be a 1 chance in 10 of that happening this year, but it is certainly hot down in the southwest part of the country. So all in all, it's to kind of sit back from the sidelines and watch and see what happens in Washington and what happens also as far as U.S. weather is concerned. Again, prices overnight a little bit higher as we take a breather on it, but stay tuned for what really is going to move prices over the next 3 weeks. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.